Hello again, everybody. It's me, Marcus, and I review stuff. Today, I'm reviewing the song Time, a Pink Floyd cover by Tyler Childers. Really excited for this one. You know, this is actually probably my favorite, one of my favorite, I don't know if I could say my favorite, one of my favorite Pink Floyd songs. So really looking forward to it. Really enjoying what I'm hearing from Tyler Childers as well. So I'm really excited to see his take on the song. This does come as a request, so as always, if you would like to request something, please leave a comment down below, and I'll be sure to get to it. So yeah, really excited for this one. There wasn't really like an official video for it. It seems like all the recordings of it are just people on their cell phone. So fingers crossed that it's not potato quality, and that we actually get to enjoy the song. So anyway, here we go. This is, again, Tyler Childers covering Pink Floyd's Time. Here we go.
Taking away the moments that make up the dull days, frittering waste the hour in an offhand way, kicking around on a piece of ground in your hometown, waiting for something or someone to show you the way. Tired of lying in the sunshine, staying home to watch the rain. You were young and life was long, and there was time to kill today. And then you wake to find that 10 years have got behind you. No one told you where to run. You missed the starting good. And you run to catch up with the sun, but it's sinking and racing around to come up behind you again. The sun is the same in a relative way, but you're older, shorter of breath, and one day closer to death. Every year is getting shorter and never seem to find the time. Plans they often come to naught, or half a page, scribbled lines, hanging on in quiet desperation is the English way. The story's done, the song is over, thought I'd something more to say. Funny how she calls tonight. I need her more than ever. I've been down in low cotton, as lonesome as can be, and I think about her often, boys. And even when I'm sober, I read over the love notes, the ones she wrote for me. And if she wants one night, well, that'd be just fine. Well, somebody fetch my walking cane. I'm gonna get my baby. I'm gonna run to meet her beneath the shadow of the pines. She's gonna hop that coal train. She'll get off on a Harlan road. Love me till the morning comes. Leave me like a dream. And I'd run to her through backfields and over across the clover, out away to my own briar patch boys just to touch her skin. And I reckon I'm the foolish kind to beckon to her calling, but I can't seem to help myself, let that woman win. And if she wants one night, I'm gonna get what's mine. Will somebody fetch my walking cane? I'm gonna get my baby, I'm gonna run to meet her beneath the shadow of the pines. She's gonna hop that coal train, she'll get off on a Harlan road, love me till the morning comes, leave me like a dream. Room, or let her have her way. Buddy, all I need is one night when she don't leave. This one just might be the night she decides to stay. Somebody fetch my walking cane, I'm gonna get my baby, I'm gonna run to meet her beneath the shadow of the pines. She's gonna hop that coal train, she'll get off on Harlan Road, love me till the morning comes, leave me like a dream, love me till the morning comes.
I probably should have paid more attention to the title. It was Tyler Childers' Time, and it transitions into Harlan Road, which I actually really enjoyed. It was a nice little surprise. You know, maybe it was a good thing I didn't pay attention to the title, because, yeah, nice little surprise there at the end of the song. But, yeah, really great performance. I hope he would have done a little bit more in the Pink Floyd cover to really make it stand out. But still really cool. It is such a great Pink Floyd song. But actually, oddly enough, really enjoy what he did in Harlan Road. I was not expecting it as part of the song, but he came through with it, and I was like, oh, that really sounds great. Almost like a 2-for-1 here, because I think somebody had requested Harlan Road at one point as well. So, hey, 2-for-1, yay. So yeah, let's break it down. Let's talk about each part. So let's start with the Pink Floyd cover, of course. I won't talk too much about the lyrics just because, obviously Tyler Childers did not write the lyrics to Time. He's simply covering it. But I will gladly read the lyrics and talk about them. It says, ticking away the moments that make up a dull day, fritter and waste the hours in an offhand way, kicking around on a piece of ground in your hometown, waiting for someone or something to show you the way. So, it's basically a song about your misspent youth, right? It's like being a young person and just having all this time, and you're not really sure what to do with it, so you're really just killing time for a lot of your early years, not realizing that, your life is ticking away, basically. I'm just as guilty of that as anybody. Tired of lying in the sunshine, staying home to watch the rain. You are young and life is long, and there is time to kill today. There it is. There's the message. The idea is that you're young, so you don't really think about how long or short life is, and you're just worried about killing time. Today. You're worried about the today more than anything. And then one day you find 10 years have got behind you. No one told you when to run. You missed the starting gun. So in your life of just thinking about killing time and whatever, you find out that your time has slipped away from you. You're now 10 years older. You sort of missed the starting gun. Everyone else is sort of ahead of you at this point. You feel like you're behind. And you run to catch up with the sun, but it's sinking, racing around to come up behind you again. The sun is the same in a relative way, but you're older, shorter of breath, and one day closer to death. So yeah, it's a song about aging and not realizing that you should have been kind of enjoying every moment of your life, and now you find yourself older. You can't really do a lot of the things you used to do. Again, you're shorter of breath, one day closer to death. You look at the sun, it's the same sun, but it's different to you now. So basically, like, you live in the same world, but it's so much different now that time has passed, and now you see things differently as well with your age. Every year is getting shorter, never seem to find the time. Plans that either come to not or half a page of scribbled lines. Hanging on in quiet desperation is the English way. I've always loved that line. The time is gone, the song is over. Thought I'd something more to say. So yeah, kind of like a meta commentary there at the end, where the song, like, yeah, the song is over, and you feel like there's more to the story, but you just don't get it. But also, like, that's kind of how life is. Also, like, your life is over. You thought maybe there'd be more to your life, more to say, more to tell, but it's over at this point. So it's like, wow, definitely one of those very deep and amazing songs, I feel like, lyrically. So I can't give Childers a rating for this lyrically just because he didn't write it, but I just want to say that's the reason this song is one of my favorite from Pink Floyd. It is just so very relatable, very grounded, almost very sad in the way that it's delivered. I actually want to give a huge shout out to one of my favorite YouTube channels called Polyphonic. He has a whole Dark Side of the Moon project where he basically talks about every single song from the Dark Side of the Moon and kind of analyzes it and talks about the lyrics. And obviously, as a lyrics guy, I love stuff like that. So that's one reason he's my favorite. He's one of my favorite YouTubers because he really does take like these classic songs and really talks about their meaning, their influence, and even many times their impact on the music world and culture in general. So his Dark Side of the Moon project is awesome, and so when I saw that they were asking for a time cover from Tyler Childers, I was like, oh, for sure. And I've watched his Dark Side of the Moon project. He's not finished with it yet. He only does it maybe once. I think releases an analysis a month or so, something like that. So but yeah, I'm like, yeah, I've been totally into Pink Floyd recently, just watching his stuff and like thinking, oh yeah, that is a really cool Pink Floyd song. I agree. And of course, many people regard Dark Side of the Moon as like one of the best albums of all time. So yeah, it's no surprise that it's just a very interesting and cool thing to check out. So I'll see if I remember, because usually what I do is I record and then like maybe a day or two later I'll start like putting in the details to the song into the description and stuff. If I can remember, and hopefully I will put his channel, a link to his channel in the description, because yeah, he does some good work, really analyzing and talking about music. So yeah, shout out to him. He has no idea I exist, and that's okay, but he does great work. So yeah, lyrically, really fun. I love Tyler's approach to it. Yeah, I'm going to talk about the lyrics to Harlan Road now. Because again, really surprised me with that, but I really enjoyed it. Funny how she calls tonight. I need her more than ever. I've been down in low cotton, as lonesome as can be, and I think about her often, boys. And even when I'm sober, I read over the love notes, the ones she wrote for me. Okay, so longing for a love, and if she want one night, well, that'd be just fine. Well, somebody fetch my walking cane. I'm gonna get my baby. I'm gonna run to meet her neath the shadow of the pines. She's gonna hop that cold train. She'll get off on Harlan Road. Love me till the morning comes and leave me like a dream. I wonder why he needs his walking cane. I wonder if he's hurt from, I think in some of his other songs he's talked about like working in the coal mines and stuff like that. So I wonder if he's just injured, or if maybe he doesn't get to realize his love until he's a much older man. I'm not really too sure. And I'd run to her through tobacco fields and over crossed clover. I'd wait a mile of briar patch boys just to touch her skin, and I reckon I'm the foolish kind to beckon to her calling, but I can't seem to help myself let that woman win, and if she wants one night, I'm gonna get what's mine. Well, somebody fetch my walking cane. I'm gonna get my baby. I'm gonna run to meet her neath the shadow of the pines. She's gonna hop that cold train. We'll get off the Harlan Road. I wonder if by walking cane he just means like a walking stick that you would use for like a long trek for hiking. Not necessarily that he's an old man or injured man, but that he would be willing to go on a long journey for this woman. Leave me till the morning comes and leave me like a dream, buddy. All I know is I can't win for losing. Either lay here in this lonely room or let her have her way, buddy. All I need is one night where she don't leave, and this one just might be the night she decides to stay. Somebody fetch my walking cane. I'm gonna get my baby. I'm gonna run to meet her beneath the shadow of the pines. She's gonna hop that cold train. She'll get off on Harlan Road. Love me till the morning comes and leave me like a dream. Love me till the morning comes. Cool. Yeah, no, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. Again, this part was was a surprise for me because apparently I don't read, but I really enjoyed it. I think lyrically, about that one special woman that you're really into, that you would kind of go to any lengths for, even just for one night. So, between Pink Floyd and Tyler Childers, the writing was great. I give it 2 thumbs up. As far as the instrumentation, it was really just him and his guitar. He sounds great. That sort of strain in his voice, I think, lent a really great performance both to Harlan Road and to Time. And just his voice was very, very soulful. I feel like a lot of emotion and just a great voice, really for country, even I'd say for rock. He's got a great voice. On the guitar, it was fantastic. He took some instrumental breaks, like where there would be a guitar solo in Time. He definitely kind of played a little guitar there. Again, I wish he would have done maybe a little bit more. I'm not even sure what I mean by that, but I just feel like a song like Time, that's so dynamic from Pink Floyd, I think needed a little bit more showmanship on the guitar maybe to really punch it home. But regardless, I thought it was great. His guitar sounded great. His voice sounded fantastic. Really solid cover. Just really enjoyable to listen to, and it definitely from like a different perspective, because you listen to the Pink Floyd version, and it is just so very dynamic and emotion filled, but it is, like, at the end of the day, definitely a rock song. Whereas I feel like kind of stripping it down and making it more of a folk or country, if you want to, performance, I think really adds something to it while simultaneously taking a little bit away from it. As far as the Harlan Road part, I actually really enjoyed the melody of Harlan Road. I enjoyed the composition of it. It just sounded really fun. The way he sang it too was really energetic. So for me, I think the performance was really solid. Again, my one nitpick is that I wish he would have done something a little bit more, something a little bit different with Time. Really kind of given it the bravado that it needed. So I like a 1.5 for the instrumental performance. As far as replay value goes, the actual Pink Floyd song Time is on my playlist. I listen to it regularly. But for this one, I don't even know if there is like an actual like Tyler Childers released cover of Time. So, it'll be enjoyable to come back to YouTube and revisit it. But otherwise, I'm obviously probably not going to listen to the cover again, simply by the fact that there isn't actually like a recorded cover to it. I mean, I don't know, I could be wrong. But for Harlan Road, I definitely want to come back to Harlan Road. That was a really enjoyable listen, and I actually really want to see what it sounds like with his sort of I guess studio recorded version, because I really like the melody. Like I said, I have a good feeling that I would really enjoy the actual release of Harlan Road. So really excited to hear that again. For replay value, I'll give it like a 1.5, just because, again, I don't even know if I can listen to his cover of Pink Floyd if it's kind of commercially available, if you know what I mean. So anyway, really enjoyed the request. Kind of gave you a 2-for-1 on accident. So you're welcome, I guess. Thank you so much for the request. If you want to make a request, as always, please just leave it in the comments, and I'll be sure to get to it. Or I guess you can hit me up on Twitter. That's the way a couple people have been doing it. If you want to support me, just all the normal stuff you do on YouTube, oh yeah, go listen to the artist on Spotify. There's my Spotify playlist. It's in the description below. Has every single song I've heard so far on my channel. But yeah, if you want to support me, all the normal stuff you do on YouTube, like and subscribe and comment. All right, guys, that's it for me. Hope you're staying safe and healthy. Hope that I see you in the next video. Bye for now.